There was a great interview with Judd Apatow when he was in production on the show Girls, and he was talking about at the time, all of these dramatic TV shows would cut to some like indie pop or punk song or something to really punctuate each episode into the credits. I think like The Sopranos started that. And so he was talking about how there's this one episode where it ends with two characters having a very awkward kiss on a merry-go-round, and there's just this kind of creepy merry-go-round music behind it, and they just stayed with it through the whole credits, and that was our cue. So I feel like that's a good indication of the kind of cues that or diversity of the cues that are used in shows from our catalog. But yeah, that's something we hear very often, is that they're looking for a way to make a left turn, and I think there's a ton of music in our catalog that helps do that.
Now, some recent highlights have included The Bear, White Lotus, Anora, A Complete Unknown, and APM music is obviously always winding up in Oscar-nominated films. Can you speak about any of those projects or any other kind of particular projects that stand out in your mind?
Sure. I mean, they're all different in their own way. I mean, White Lotus is a great example of, so we also do these blanket deals with networks and studios. And in this case, we have a deal with HBO for unlimited music in their content and marketing. So the producers of White Lotus can use anything they want in our catalog for that show. So the music supervisor for that show is an incredible Emmy-winning music supervisor, Gabe Hilfer. And this past season was set in Thailand. And we have over 20 albums in our catalog of Thai music, current and contemporary and traditional. And so it's a good example of APM being a perfect source for that kind of music, super easily cleared because it's already covered under that blanket. And so we wound up with a lot of music in that series this past season. And in the season before, where it was set in Italy, same thing. We have, I think, over 100 albums of Italian music, if not more, and that was used very heavily on the show as well. So that particular show is great because it's kind of location based, and so as they move from country to country, in a way, it's kind of what you got, next season. Where's the next season set? Because we know we're gonna have a bunch of music for it.